But I think that been so much misconceptions about following your passion that in fact you don't want to follow your passion. You want to get successful in something and fall in love with that. That's what our investors in the company that I started, that's what they were instilling into us, that you have to become successful in something that you don't like and then fall in love with your results. That was the entire mentality, you know? And I was like, no, I don't want to hate myself coming to this big office, even though I'm in a high rank position, and hate myself just to fall in love with what? With monetary result or materialistic stuff that I can buy. And I think that the way I was able to flip around my life, I decided that I was always super fascinated by video content. And I like in my university years, I started watching NBA basketball, and I became fanatic about NBA, and I started doing video clips, with basketball. And right now, I started this video production agency where we help podcasters. So, I started a podcast, and I realized that there's not that many video podcasts, online video podcasts that made with a real emphasis on effects, cool transitions,
right.
Some like a lot of like where it's really amazing, beautiful piece of content that you do want to watch. And that was the motivation. Like I started doing this for myself, and then someone asked me, hey, can you do a podcast for me? And I'm like, all right, this is an idea. So right now we're helping people to create like online video podcasts and use this content in order to drive interest towards their personal brand. But this is just to illustrate that I think that finally I found something that, number one, has got a demand. There's a market for this. People do need a video product. They do need video content to be published and on their YouTube. Secondly, It goes in the line with my passion. And thirdly, I'm able to make some money out of it because just romanticizing what you do, saying that it's so awesome and beautiful and helps the world to become better, but not getting paid for it, just doesn't make any sense for me. So I don't know what can you tell me about following your passion? Do you think it's been a cliche? Do you think when people choosing what they need to do in life has to do with their inherited passion, or you always have to take into consideration other factors?
Well, it's it's an interesting question because you hear that a lot. It's definitely been played up where follow your passion. But what if your passion is, collecting, model trains? That's not going to make you any money. So that passion is a hobby. Do you have fishing. A passion? Yeah. Do you have a passion that could make you money? That would be the question. Do you have a passion that is monetizable? Can you actually take something that you love and make money from it? Can it be a business? And if it can't, then that passion doesn't become a business. That passion becomes something that you just like to do on the side, like riding a bike or golfing or whatever. Those are passions as well. But if you have an idea that's going to change the world, if you have an idea that's going to help people, anything that solves a problem is going to be able to be monetized if you do it the right way. So for me, my tagline is changing the world of sales one team at a time. So my advice would be, yes, follow your passion, but there's different types of passions. So if you have an idea that is going to help people and solve a problem and you're passionate about it, that's what you can turn into making money. But if you don't, if you don't have anything that falls into that category, then try to find something that you at least enjoy to make money. But I really haven't met anyone that doesn't have some sort of passion that could help someone with something. It's just a matter of realizing what it is.
But you can always, like, even if you're collecting stamps or something. Like,
yeah,
I have
you
a
could.
friend.
Like, people collect
I don't know.
stamps and baseball cards and make money that way too. So, but there's a lot that goes into it. Put it that way.
Let's go back to the two things that the person can control: attitude and effort.
Yes.
So effort is understandable. Like, I go 110% when I'm looking for new customers right now. I'm not trying to sell, I'm just trying to help, and I'm trying to generate value for people. And somewhere down the road, someone might want me to help them with what I do. All right. What about an attitude? It's like a healthy understanding that nothing happens overnight. Can you elaborate more on the attitude part?
Yeah, I mean, you can control your attitude. You can choose your attitude. Many people don't. Many people let outside factors choose their attitude or form their attitude, but you can actually choose what attitude you have. You know, I can't control how you're going to react to something I say, but the only thing I can control is how I react to it. How am I going to choose someone telling me no on a sales call? Am I going to choose to be angry? Am I going to choose to be self-reflective? Am I going to choose to be I don't care attitude? Or how's your attitude going into the sales call? Let's say it's the 5th sales call of the day. You could have an attitude like, oh my God, it's my 5th sales call. Or I'm going to choose to be upbeat, and I'm going to choose to have a smile, and I'm going to choose to have this conversation go very well. Those are the choices you have. You have a choice every morning when you get out of bed to choose your attitude. Now, there's a lot of things that go into that, like your, mental duress and depression and stuff. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff, but if you don't have any of those things that are affecting you that way, I think the majority of people can choose their attitude, and it's not easy. I'm not saying this is an easy thing. It's easier. The human brain is wired to go toward negativity than it is to go toward positivity. So it's not an easy thing to do. But when you do it and you do it consistently, it gets easier.
You're looking for a quality video production provider? Look no further. My name is Sergey and I own Beverly Production. We are a video production agency from Ukraine. We help entrepreneurs to create credible online, offline podcasts and clips that drive interest, to promote your podcast. As a podcaster myself, I early realized that there are not that many podcasts that put an emphasis on quality and creativity, just making your videos look really, really cool. That's why we mix our videos up with different visual aids, sound effects, flashy transitions. We do dynamic switching and other cool creative things that just set apart your podcast from your competition. You can check our samples on the website, and we also help people to post the videos. So we take over YouTube management, and we can also run TikTok and LinkedIn for you. So if you're interested in something of this kind, don't hesitate to book a call with me. The contacts are available on the website. Thanks a lot.